3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
All right, so we got to get into this, man.
Okay.
So I'm seeing some reports, right? And God bless the dead.
Okay.
That Tesla was having some issues with their self-driving cars. Evidently, they had at least one accident where some people, perished because of an accident, whatever, and the self-driving, which is crazy because, this is like a new world, and how do you navigate the whole like not driving aspect of driving? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on some Jetsons where it's just like you're just sitting there, whatever.
What do you? I guess it's like Talladega Nights. What do
Yeah,
I do
what
with
to do
my
with my
hands?
hands, you know what I mean?
Like I don't know. Like,
So my whole thing is like, I get the self-driving thing, the novelty of it, the concept of it, right?
yeah.
But half of driving, at least for the culture, half of driving is like you driving, right?
That's what they call it, the whip.
So how you gonna put your seat back
Chill.
and your gangster lean and just be like, you just in the car like,
What I do with my hands?
like there's a whole cool factor to driving, you know what I mean? You pull up, you know what I'm saying? You got your seat back, you lean, you just
You whip.
hit them with the
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees.
exactly.
You
Damn
know
right,
what
I had a good day. You know what I mean? You in a self-driving car, like,
Yeah.
where I put my hands. You know what I mean? So my thing is like, I get the idea of self-driving. It sounds like a good idea, but there's a certain element of controlling the vehicle that makes it, part of the experience. So how you just gonna remove that whole part of it where it's like you just sitting in the car now, like,
But can you call it driving now? Like if you in a self-driving car, is it driving or we ride? I'm finna ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go ride.
right.
What do you say? I mean, I don't know. It's a totally different experience.
Right.
We've never been here before.
Like,
know
how
what
you
I'm
gonna self-drive like on a drive-by? Like, I guess that would probably be effective for a drive-by.
You're like, son, pull up, turn the lights on, turn the lights on, turn the lights off. You're like, Ricky. You know what I'm saying?
You be in the joint like, Alexa, go 10 miles per hour. Alexa, go, Alexa, go, Alexa, go. Oh, man. Like, there's so many aspects of self-driving that just, like, destroy the idea of driving. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not that I condone drive-bys or anything like that, because that is horrible, especially when there's life loss. But just roll with me. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know
how
what I
you gonna
mean?
pull a drive-by
yeah, like, you
in
know
a
what I mean?
self-driving Tesla? You know what I'm saying?
That's not cool, man.
Man.
We got to figure out a cooler way for self-driving, because they just messing up the game. Like,
We gotta try
not driving.
a better way to do
You know what I mean?
drive-bys, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean? How you gonna hit the corner? How you gonna? So this is what I want to see:
Okay.
the self-driving. What they call them joints?
With the switches, the
yeah,
hydraulics?
the hydraulics. How you know what I mean? How
On
you
a
gonna hit the
Tesla?
switches? How you gonna get three-wheel motion with a self-driving car?
Man, it will be very difficult.
It'll be ridiculous.
But you know how we do. We take anything.
True, and flip it.
I
and
promise
flip
you,
it.
if it hasn't already happened, I promise you there's probably a Tesla out there with three-wheel motion on it already. We ain't even seen it yet. I'm pretty sure somebody's got 16 switches.
On there.
You know,
But it's probably voice activated, like Tesla, three-wheel motion.
they like, Alexa's like, give more lotion? Like, no, three-wheel motion. Like, come on.
Three-wheel motion by Dr. Dre. No, hit the three-wheel motion, man. I'm not familiar with three-wheel motion, man.
Cannot find that on YouTube.
Yeah, man,
know.
this self-driving thing, we got to figure out another way. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, it's the wave of the future. We might as well get comfortable with it because it's happening.
Right.
It's coming out of where we like it or not. It's coming out here. But you know what though?
But from what I read, they're saying, like, even though it's self-driving, you're supposed to, like, have your hands on the wheel for so many, like,
So many
intervals so
seconds.
they know you're, awake. And
That's if it's not disabled. I told you I was in a self-driving
oh,
car
you
before.
can disable that.
They can disable it. Because I was in one and I drove all the way to DC. Didn't even know it.
In a self-driving car.
In a self-driving car. I wasn't driving. You know.
It was like
one
an
of-
Uber or something?
Nah, I used to slug And I don't know for you guys, it's a DC thing.
Right, it's like a
Slow.
carpool.
It's like a carpool. You waited a lot and people come pick you up.
Right, right.
Don't judge me. Everybody does it.
Right.
So I'm up there and I hop in the car and it's a Tesla. I'm like, oh crap. My second time in a Tesla. Got the big
display.
Display is doing its thing. So we're halfway there and I'm out the corner of my eye, I'm on my phone. I'm like, how this dude, he's all on the pad. I'm
Right,
like, nah,
right.
I'm about to say something like, this is my life in your hands.
Yeah, my man, keep your hands on the wheel, yo.
Exactly. So I look up and son, he's got a coffee in his left hand and he's on the thing with his right. I'm like, yo, what is Is he
Wow.
driving with his knees? I look at his knees,
Right.
nothing. We on there to DC. And I'm like, oh crap, it's a self-driving car. Oh wait, 30 miles. Right into DC, drove us in there. Only time he took over, we were doing an exit. We were getting off the exit.
And he had to take control.
Traffic, everything, boom, boom, bumper to bumper.
That's wild.
It was crazy. And I gotta say, this was like 17.
Wow.
This is a minute ago, so this has been
Like,
out.
what, 5 years ago?
And I'm telling y'all, look up next time. Pay attention. Get off your phones and look. You're going to see a car with no driver in it. I promise. You're going to be like, oh, what happened?
That's crazy. I don't know. There's certain things, the human experience, you just have to keep human. We can't allow like that level of machine to take over and, you know what I mean?
Because, I mean, honestly, all them years on the road, this experience, and that driving test, parallel parking and all that, you think I want to give that up to some Tesla?
True.
Don't want to do it.
True.
Like, I need me out there. You know what I'm saying? But, one positive. I ain't going to say nothing.
Okay.
Don't condone this, but if somebody just happens to be drunk driving, put it in self-driving mode. You have a better chance. You know what I'm saying? We've all done it. Not except for me, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They've all done it.
Driving buzzed.
Yeah, buzz driving. Buzz driving, still drunk driving.
Right.
But that's the only way I can see it.
I mean, in that regard, it definitely has the upside. You know what I mean? It's the whole nuclear thing. Like, you can use it for good, you can use it to make bombs.
Bad. Yeah.
You know?
So would you, if you called an Uber and you jump up, you just like, oh, that's my Uber. No driver.
No driver?
No driver. Just a dude sitting in the back like, oh, you got the front passenger seat. Like,
I'm good, B.
you like, next.
Send me another one.
Okay, if not driving cars, what about a train? You
A
hop on the
self-driving
subway.
train?
Subway.
See, that's a little different though, because I've been on that, like at the airport. They've been had them. So that's a little. It's on a track.
It's
you
in
know
a
what I mean?
closed
It's a little
system.
different. Yeah, that's
You
a
know what I'm
little
saying?
different. When you're dealing with the road, you got people on bicycles and motorcycles and other cars, trucks. You know.
But you know they taking this data, all this data, the crashes, everything.
Right.
They putting it in an AI just to make it better. So they like, all right, it takes a few what is that? You got to break
Little
an egg.
hiccups.
Got to break an egg to make the omelet. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
As long as it's not me being broke, you know what I'm saying?
I'm passing on the self-driving. I get it. It sounds cool. It looks cool. But like I said, like
I feel you.
who hasn't put their seat back? You know what I mean? Put some tunes on. You got your
Drive slow.
drive slow, homie.
Exactly.
Like that, you just ruined the whole like
The whole experience. But I mean, everybody's new. It's a new day and age. These new
Right.
cats, y'all new cats out there, I ain't gonna tell them what y'all think. Y'all grew up with it. They grew up with cell phones in their hand.
Right.
You know, I remember
Right.
seeing people as a baby. Oh, here you go.
Right.
Here's some YouTube. Shut up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our parents was like, go outside and play.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, here's
Right.
some YouTube. Shut
Go
up.
pick up some sticks and a ball or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or with the hoop with the, you know when you pull when you got the hoop with the wheel. I mean with the little stick.
Are you just
It's
swinging it?
just
Yeah, man.
like, that's some more other stuff.
Playing taps.
Yeah, that's how it go, man. How about you guys? Would you guys ride in the self-driving car? Do you trust it? Let us know.
Now remember, that's no hands. Look, Ma, no hands. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see. Y'all let us know.